Hello and welcome to the Residual Royalty Academy. On this channel, my goal and intention is to show you how to go from zero to over $1,000 a month in passive income using KDP, that's publishing low and no content books. So if you're new around here, the best thing to do to get started is to sign up to the free course. The link is in the description. It explains all about this business model, how you get paid, when you get paid, how to set up your account, etc, etc. So sign up to that free course. If you think you already know some stuff about KDP, but you want to go to that next level, maybe $2, $3, $4, $5,000 a month, then what you need is a royalty accelerator. You can also take a look at that. The link will be in the description. But in this video, I want to talk about finding niches. So this is going to be one really easy way to find good niches that are profitable that you can make money with. Now, they're not necessarily going to be the most profitable niches with, nobody else publishing them and you'll be making thousands per month. Those sort of strategies and techniques for finding those niches are reserved for the Royalty Accelerator course. But this is really a very great way to find good niches, and you can start doing it right away. And as you'll see in the video, it's going to be quite raw and unedited, but hopefully we'll find some good niches that have some good bestseller ranks, and hopefully you can get some ideas and maybe even publish in these niches yourself. So the first thing that I've done is I've just searched mugs for girls. You could search mugs for anyone. We just really want to see what's on offer. You could also do t-shirts for girls, but I like to just do mugs. So mugs for girls or funny mugs, something like that. Just search that into Etsy and you'll see we have 27,000 results to search through so far. So this says just a girl boss building her empire. So I think I've checked this one before, and I think there may be some copyright around girl boss or boss girl or something like that. So make sure you check that before you publish anything to do with that. So let's skip that one for now. This one looks like some sort of feminist quote. Obviously it's by a person. You'd have to check whether that's copyright free again. So you can use the USPTO or the government UK trademark search websites for that. But that's covered in other videos how to do that, so just check through the channel or through the free course. So maybe you wouldn't take this quote exactly, but it's certainly worth having a look if there are any feminist journals. So feminist journal, so there's 10,000 results. Let's just do feminist line journal, see if that helps it show in a better way. Okay. So this is just a line journal. There you go, ranked 95,000. That's really good. Fight for the things you care about. The future is female. Okay, this is a good rank. Anything below 1 million is kind of, I would say, worth publishing. So there you go, 700,000. If you're wondering why this one here is at the top, even though it's got no rank, it's just because it was published very recently. So that's, I think, 4 or 5 days ago. Amazon usually puts books at the top for a few days just to test them out and see if the crowd likes them. Obviously, this one, people aren't buying it, so that'll probably drop down soon. And then obviously this one will be at the top until somebody else publishes a new feminist journal. But that's not really the point of this video. Let's just find some niches. So we could say that that is a profitable niche. So let's just write this one down. Feminist line journal. So you would publish in that niche. You would make 5 or 10 journals with different covers. Make sure the designs are great. Obviously the inside is just going to be lines. Publish 5 or 10, see if you get any sales. And if you do, you can obviously make more in that niche. If not, then just go into the next niche and keep going until you find ones that sell really well for you. So let's keep going anyway. So you wouldn't touch YouTube because of copyright. Dad, I will always be your financial burden. Gamer girl, let's have a look. There you go, 400,000. Let's see if there's any others. That's probably maybe indicating some copyright with Minecraft, but we'll let them have it. Right, so gaming didn't seem like too much of a great niche, so I won't write that one down. What we're going to do in this video is just try and find 10 niches in, let's say, 10 or 15 minutes. So the video might be quite long, but hopefully it's of value to you. So let's keep looking down, and there was one that I saw earlier while I was researching for this video. So where was it? So a boss lady, that's kind of another female empowerment one you could do. Let's keep going. So I saw this one, April girls are sunshine mixed with a little hurricane. So this made me think of the horoscopes, the kind of the star signs. So if you search something like PC's gift journal, you can see this one is just lined pages. It's ranked 700,000. Therefore, you could say that it's probably worth publishing in this niche. Again, 700,000. And if you were to do a more customized interior, I know Tangent Templates has some horoscope themed things, then you could probably get an even higher rank because the book's providing even more value. So let's have a look at some of the other star signs. So maybe Leo. And I'm pretty sure none of this stuff is copyrighted. It's all some ancient mythology kind of thing. There you go, 300,000. So yeah, let's not do too much research for now. Let's just, so star signs. So obviously there's like, I don't know, 10 different ones. So that's already 10 different niches you could use. 10 different ones. Or maybe there's 12, I can't quite remember. But that's not really the point of this video. So let's say you could do Leo, Pisces, yeah, I don't really know the others, so you can work that out for yourself. But let's go on to the next niche. So let's keep looking down. That's just kind of a joke. You could do something like this for Father's Day notebooks. This is makeup blending, so let's have a look. Funny makeup journal. Again, you'll see these ones at the top, they're all published very recently, so that's all the last couple of weeks really. And why this is Amazon puts these results to the top when the books are new in order to test the market and to see if they're going to sell. And obviously they drop back down as soon as Amazon realizes they're not selling. But that doesn't look like a very good niche, so let's maybe just change that to makeup journal, see if there's anything else. Okay, so there's not much going on here really with makeup, so we wouldn't do that, but that's absolutely fine. Let's keep looking down. Obviously you've got names, but that's kind of generic and I wouldn't really want to publish anything like that. I think a lot of these are maybe movie quotes that I'm not really sure what they are because I'm probably not seeing the movies. Let's keep going. I did see one earlier when we were at the top of the page, Soccer Mum, so let's just do that. See if that is a good niche or not. I mean, look at these. Some of the journals that people are creating are pretty bad. Like, look how awful that is. Just published by some newbie, I'm sure. That's pretty badly designed. Why is the grass pink? I'm really not sure. So you got to scroll past the new ones, as you can see, December the 30th. Again, not really a great niche, so we just keep looking. Apologies if this video does become quite long, but hopefully it's helpful to you. So what's going on with all these? January, so again, that's kind of all the star sign stuff you could do. I love my auntie this much, so let's do auntie appreciation journal. Again, we probably skip that one. Ballet is like a sport, only harder, so let's do ballet line journal. Okay, that's absolutely incredible. Look at that, that's priced really high and it's still ranked 180,000. This definitely seems like a good niche. This is, again, just a notebook. That was published back in 2017, still ranked 700,000, not too bad. So 600,000, that's sort of is that even ballet or is that just okay, that's sort of ballet and Christianity mixed into one, which is interesting. You can always combine two niches. So yeah, ballet is certainly a niche that you could publish in. So just don't worry about the number of results, because if you can make a design that's really nice and you get people to buy it, then as soon as the rank rises up a bit, you'll stay at the top on the first page somewhere and you'll make those sales organically. That's just how KDP works. So let's write down that ballet journal. That's certainly worth doing. I'm not going to cheat and say that we've got 10 already because of the 10 star signs. So let's just say we've got 3 so far. Let's keep going down. I'm sure there'll be plenty more. Tall girl journal. So you can see they've actually used the same quote as is on here. So maybe they're using Etsy for some research, and you can see, well, it's paid off because it's ranked 147,000, this one. So that seems like a pretty good quote. There you go, 150,000, pretty good. So if you could find another quote in this niche as well to maybe differentiate yourself from all these people just using the same quote, then it might be a good niche. So let's just write this in anyway. So tall girl, or even you could go the other way and see if there's something about short girls, maybe taking the mick out of them, or giving them some hope or something. I'm not sure. Let's keep going. Right, it's not diet. Sounds intense. Okay, so the location and a girl, let's see, that could work. So maybe, I don't know, London girl journal. And this might be an idea for a niche anyway, like a London travel journal. Let's see if there's many of them. That was a good rank. Okay, this one seems to have a good rank, but that's quite a personalised interior. You can see it's got an activity diary, scrapbook, stuff to write, draw, and stick in. So it might take you a little bit longer to make something like that. So it's up to you whether you think it's worth doing. So let's just skip that one for now. Let's keep going down. I guess this is a movie quote from Mean Girls by the looks of it. Let's see. I ride horses, so let's do girl equine journal. 200,000, that's pretty good. It's a lesson log, so let's see what the log is, see if it will be easy to recreate. Let's have a look. It's probably just one page and then it's recreated on each page. So there you go, that would be pretty easy to create, especially with something like Tangent Designer tool. So you just make a few different boxes and it's repeated on each page, and they've just put some background behind the boxes. So there you go, that's pretty good. It's got 2 ratings. It's ranked 200,000, which is quite good. I'd be happy with that. You could make that in a couple of hours, so that's pretty decent. These ones are not really doing very well by the looks of it, but obviously they are. Published on January the 1st. Oh, by the same person. Wow, that's a very long author name. That's not what you're supposed to do, by the way, guys. You shouldn't really keyword stuff in your author name. So the Royal Horse Press Deluxe Design Custom Quality Horse Journal, Diary Notebook Co. and Superior Equine Design Horse Journals and Notebooks for Horse Lovers Company. Wow, they've got two companies in one. That's incredible. This is independently published. That's KDP, so that's a horse diary journal again. 200,000. That's pretty good. Let's have a look. What's inside? Belongs to. Is it just lines? It could just be lines inside, to be honest with you. So that would be pretty easy to create. That's priced at $9.99, so they're making a few dollars off each one. So that's definitely something we could pursue. So horse journal, or even a log. It's not too difficult to create. Obviously, I show you exactly how to do it in the Accelerator course, how to make logbooks, guest books, all those kind of things, coloring books, more and more stuff. So let's go on to the next page now. We're halfway through. We've found 5. So let's keep going. Find a couple more for the girl, and maybe we'll just put boys in after that and see what we can do. Keep looking through. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Keep calm. I'm 63. Okay, hair colour, that's an idea. So brunette line journal. It looks like Guillermo Will AV is going pretty hard on this design. He's using the same thing every time, really, which I don't recommend doing, and just changing the font. That's just it's not what I recommend doing. Same as this, as you can see, Storm Cantrell. It's really not the way to do KDP. You need to create good designs that are going to resonate with people and not spam the system, in my opinion. So as you can see, none of these actually have any ranks, although they probably were produced quite recently. Oh no, maybe November the 26th. So you can see that publishing bad quality books doesn't really get you anywhere, as none of them have a sales rank, which indicates that they've not sold for a while, or maybe ever. So let's keep going through. That looks like Game of Thrones or something, so you wouldn't do that. Alright, so these are all getting a bit similar and samey, so let's just change what we're searching for here in the box. Search box on Etsy, let's just do mugs for boys. So Fortnite, please do not go anywhere near that because you'll get sued for copyright and you'll probably get banned from Amazon for doing that as well. So let's keep going down. Let's do mugs for men instead. Baldy. Obviously don't do that because it's implying Aldi's logo, which you wouldn't be allowed to do. Mug of manliness. Obviously you can't do that because it's about coffee and it's a mug, so that's why it's linking to coffee. I survived another meeting that could have been an email. Now I've seen these before. There's one company called Blue Ridge Art that seems to be crushing these. Let's see if we can find them. No, notebook. So you can see here they've got a load of ads running as well. So if you click on this, you can see all of their books. I don't think we can see the ranks by doing that, so let's just search them up instead. Because you'll see that Office Humor is a really popular one. There's a lot of books and a lot of competition, but the ranks some of these guys have is incredible. So 20,000, 10,000, 31, 28, 105. Pretty good, I would say. So Office Humor is certainly something that you would pursue. Make some books in, see if it works for you. Maybe run some ads like these guys are to increase those sales. If you want to learn about ads, then of course that's in the accelerator course as well. So fishing, let's have a look. Fishing lined journal. Fishing is my Valentine. Yeah, it's not a bad idea, I guess. It's not a bad journal. Okay, so none of these have a really good rank, so you probably wouldn't do that niche, but you can keep looking on. It's all about the research. So it might look like I'm listening to you, but in my head I'm driving my car. So cars, bike. That's definitely a good niche, so let's have a look. What would we search? Let's just do the car one. So driving, funny, lined notebook. See what comes up, if anything. There's a lot of self-driving car stuff, but not really much going on there. So let's keep looking at something else. Beard notebook. Again, just to emphasize that it's all the new ones that are at the top, just because Amazon is testing whether they're any good. So you have to scroll down a little bit. So 600,000, that's quite good. The best teachers have beards. It's quite a nice looking notebook. I'd be happy if that was mine, but it's not. Okay, so only the greatest construction worker has a beard. They've just done this thing where they just changed the niche or the job on each one, which isn't going too well. They've got a couple that are ranked good, so they're doing okay, but it's not the best strategy in my opinion. So let's keep looking down. Is there any more with ranks that this guy hasn't just taken over the whole page? So based off this one, maybe you could do this sort of a teacher notebook. So let's have a look. Teacher gift notebook. Now I've searched this one before, so I know this is a good niche. You'll see some of these ranks are going to be quite good. So there you go, 40,000, 370. So you would definitely do that. Teacher appreciation. Let's leave out the beard for now because it didn't seem like too much of a hot niche. Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, don't do that because that's obviously some sort of sports team. Rave. Rave notebook. Best rave mom ever. So you can see people aren't really buying anything in this niche, so that's fine. You would just not do that one. Let's keep looking. So you got golf there. That would be one to search for sure. Chemistry. $300,000. That's good. Let's see if there's any more with ranks. This one's quite good actually. 200,000. If you are not part of the solution, you're part of the precipitate. That's a good notebook. So clearly, if you can create a notebook that's high quality, you can make sales. As you can see here again, what's this one? This is hexagonal graph paper. You can actually find that on Tangent Template, so you could certainly do that. So chemistry line journal or hexagon paper. So how many are we on now? We're on 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just 2 more to go. We can do this. We can do this. So let's keep looking. Basketball, certainly one to search. Man talk, still talking. Drums, drumming. Let's see if there's anything going on here. So not much, to be honest. Let's keep looking through. Camping. Hide and seek. Stag. Line notebook. Let's see if there's anything going on in this niche. Wow. So not really much going on there. It seems like you got one person here taking over the whole keyword for that, so that's interesting. They've changed the name a few times, but you can kind of tell that it's all the same person. It's all the same designs and the same color. But let's skip over that for now. See what else we can find. Beard, doctor. Again, we have to scroll down to get past the newish ones. So here you go, Future Doctor. That's a nice journal. Very simple, but it does the job. Ranked 500,000. Pretty good. Here we go again with the spamming. Oh my god, this is getting crazy these days, man. The best doctors are born in each month. Wow, you put so much effort into that one, whoever made that. Let's keep going. Let's not get too hungry. Swimming, that's a good one. Oh, barber, that's a nice one. I never thought of that. Barber lined journal. Is there any with a rank? Not really, so you wouldn't do that one. Let's keep going. Metal detecting. Interesting. Detecting. Let's just do journal. Well, here we go. Just exposed a nice niche for everyone. So 600 results. That's pretty low competition, I would say. This is $8.99. That's $12.99. That's been published since 2015 with a good rank. So you would just need to copy or not copy, you would need to make a similar interior to whatever they've got in theirs. That's very easy to create by the look of it. Look at that. You can make that extremely easily, probably in 5 minutes, and you've got yourself a really good niche. So you're all welcome for me finding you this niche. 300,000. This one's not so good. Let's see. But for sure, if you can make a nice cover like this one, 300,000, or this one, 100,000, you get yourself a good niche and some good notebooks, or logbooks, should I say. So metal detecting logbook. Let's try and find one more, because we're on 9 now. Mustache. Let's see if that's anything going on there. Mustache journal. Not really much to see on that one. Let's keep going. Kayaking. Kayak lined notebook. Okay, so the ranks aren't very good on here. They're all over 1 million. So you wouldn't publish. Personally, I wouldn't publish in that niche, and I wouldn't advise you to either. So let's keep going. Mechanic. It's not a bad idea. Mechanic. Although it is a job, so I assume it's been absolutely hammered with people making bad journals. So no, you wouldn't do that niche. There's not really anything selling. I'm good. That's some more office humor. Relates to the other niche we found. Kebabs. That's interesting. Kebab lined journal. Only 57 results. Let's see what the ranks are though. Yeah, not much to be honest. So let's keep looking. Dad dancing. Dance instructor. So this one has a good rank, 200,000, 800. Let's see if there's any others. It's a pretty simple one, doing well. Low plies, that must be some sort of ballet term. We saw this one before. This is a journal. So did I already write ballet down? I did write ballet down, but you could certainly have something else like ballroom dancing. That seems like a good niche, 500,000. Let's keep looking. Dance teacher. Dance. I mean, it's not a bad niche. It's not the best niche, but you could certainly publish in it and hopefully make some sales as long as your design is good enough. Let's see if we can just find one more that's not that one. Let's write it down just in case. We've got to go the extra mile. Let's see if we can find one more. And that way we'd actually have 20 niches if you include there's probably 10 different star signs to do. So conservative, that's a bit political, isn't it? Let's keep looking. Yeah, this person's probably going to get banned from Etsy soon because that's not allowed. As is this one. Rugby. I'd rather be out with my camera here. Nice. Photographer. gift journal. There you go, 300,700. It's under a million, therefore it's probably worth doing. 200, that's really good. 11th of November. I don't think this one here is not independently published, so you'd have to ignore that one. I have been known to flash people, so if you can kind of make a design that's funny or that resonates with people in that niche, you will make sales, as you can see from this one. On the other hand, if you just make a really basic design on a black background with a generic quote, it's not always going to do so well. So that's why I advise to make your designs as good as you can. So you can see this is probably a niche that's worth publishing in. You would find some quotes related to photography, so maybe something like this one, I'd rather be out with my camera, or something else like this one. Or even just some nice graphics like this. Maybe you get them from Pixabay or wherever you want to get them from. And the quotes, to get them, you have to look in different places really. If you want, I can make a video about that coming soon. So just drop a comment down below if you want me to make a video about where to get these sort of quotes and ideas from once you've actually found the niche. I've already talked about it in the past, but if you want me to make more of a longer breakdown, just like this one, for finding the niches, then just comment below and I can do that for you. So let's go back onto here. Photography, gift journal, i.e. for a photographer. So there you go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And this one has maybe 10 different ones, I would guess. So that's probably 20 niches that you've just found. So therefore, if you make 5 or 10 journals with different niches like this, let's say you make 10 for each one, then you'd have 200 notebooks, which would be a great start. And that's just in, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes of researching. So it's not really that hard. That's just from one source. That's just one method of finding niches. As I say, I do teach other methods to find maybe better niches or more profitable niches in the Royalty Accelerator course, and little tactics and tricks to do that. So if you want to find out more, then click the link in the description and you can sign up to the Accelerator course. The price is going up in February, so I think it's going to be increasing by a pretty significant amount. So if you want in, then it's certainly worth joining as soon as you can. And you can also get into our private Facebook group full of dedicated and ambitious KDP publishers. So I hope that video has been useful. It's probably been quite a long one, but I'll edit it where I can. I'll see you in the next video. That will be on Friday. So I appreciate you watching. Make sure you drop a like, drop a comment to let me know if you want to see that other video that I've just suggested. And of course, subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers really soon. So I'll see you in the next video.